Hey everyone, and welcome to the RottenPop podcast. My name is Sid Rotten, and I am your host on this journey through the video store aisles of your mind. Let's go ahead and take a look today at Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me.
You think you know Twin Peaks?
The killer will strike again.
And you burst into fire.
You're wrong. Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me, rated R. Now playing at a theater near you.
We're still deep inside that David Lynch project that we started a couple of months ago here, ever since his passing, unfortunately. Rest in peace, David Lynch. But today we're going to be taking a look at Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me, a surrealist, dramatic horror film, a French-American co-production directed and co-written by David Lynch and Robert Engles. If you don't know who Robert Engles is, he had worked on the original series a little bit. He directed a few episodes, I believe. He wrote a few episodes, I believe. I'm going to have to go back and do some research on that. But he also worked on the TV show On the Air with David Lynch and Mark Frost. But there was a little bit of a disconnect there because in this new movie, in Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me, Mark Frost doesn't actually return. It's just David Lynch and Robert Engles here. And this serves as the prequel to the beloved television series. The film features many of the original cast members, and it premiered at Cannes Film Festival on May 16, 1992, where it received a largely negative critical reception and was initially met with negative reviews within the United States. However, it quickly gained a cult following and is now considered essential viewing for fans of the Twin Peaks universe.
She's my mother's sister's girl.
Federal.
First thing that I think about when I think about this movie is the extensive cast that we have here, a true ensemble, aiming to satisfy the fans of the series. We have Sheryl Lee, Ray Weiss, Grace Zabriskie, amazing jobs from all three of them, by the way, top jobs. If you are looking for anybody who should have earned an award for these movies, for this movie, definitely Sheryl Lee, definitely Ray Weiss, definitely Grace Zabriskie. They're all in the running there. David Lynch is in this movie. Michael J. Anderson is in this movie. Dana Ashbrook
Dang it, Bobby.
is in this movie. Kyle MacLachlan, of course, Dale Cooper is in this movie. The film also has appearances from original series alumni like Frank Silva, Bob, Miguel Ferrier, Peggy Lipton, Mad Chinamic, and Lenny Van Dolen, alongside others. There's also newcomers like Harry Dean Stanton, David Bowie, Chris Isaac, Kiefer Sutherland, and Moira Kelly, who replaced Laura Flynn Boyle, actually. She didn't want to come back. Lynch was determined to return to the world of Twin Peaks, eager to tell a more expansive story. He originally envisioned a larger narrative that would have given greater emphasis to Agent Cooper, including more screen time for the characters like Sheriff Truman, Hawk, Andy Brennan, Big Ed, Nadine, and then further developed Laura Palmer's story. Despite being intended as a prequel and facing the common obstacles that David Lynch encounters when he's making movies.
What is this with everybody?
No.
What is it? Really?
only me, it's
Why?
my fault.
I'm serious. Fucking A, man. It drives me nuts. Who gives a fucking shit how long a scene is?
What we do receive is a stunning, raw, and terrifyingly emotional roller coaster ride that answers very few questions but opens a lot of new doors to expanded ideas. The film is divided into two parts. The first is called the Deer Meadow Prologue, and that follows FBI agents Chet Desmond and Sam Stanley as they investigate the murder of Teresa Banks. We get a background on the FBI's Blue Rose Task Force, including a visit to the FBI headquarters. Scenes with Dale Cooper and Gordon Cole, as well as the reappearance of Philip Jeffries, are also featured.
Who do you think this is then?
What the hell did he say there, Albert? That's Special Agent Dale Cooper. For God's sakes, Jeffries, where the hell have you been?
Agent Dale Cooper is sent to investigate the disappearance of one of the task force agents, and this leads to the second part of the film, the main story, the last 7 days of Laura Palmer. A terrifying look at the horrific events that directly precede the start of the 1990 series. Considering the hurdles and circumstances surrounding the series cancellation, I really think that David Lynch did a terrific job. The story holds true to the main narrative. We still follow the familiar characters, but this time, the focus is all on the main mystery, effectively giving Sheryl Lee her flowers. She's tremendous as the doomed high school prom queen, and this is definitely the feature that we, the fans, needed to see, deepening the lore and story behind the beloved Laura Palmer. This is a harrowing experience. Laura is put through the ringer. We witness her abuse, her assault, her slide into debauchery as chaos consumes her life, a journey marked by grief, sorrow, and despair. This isn't a film to casually watch during dinner. It's emotionally intense on a profound level. It's the kind of movie that will leave a deep impression, some more than others. I'm not trying to deter anybody here, but be prepared when you're watching this, and if you want to delve further into this mystery, I think that would really help things. It's equally as horrifying as it is beautiful, and just like the first two seasons, Ray Weiss knocks this performance out of the park. Scene after scene of Ray Weiss just being the most nefarious and off-putting individual. All the subtle things he does with his face when he switches between Leland and Bob are just masterful. All of these performances are enhanced with David Lynch's amazing visuals and world building. There's moody transitions between dreamy scenes and avant-garde aesthetics that perfectly complement the longtime collaborating composer Angelo Badalamenti's score. And this soundtrack is stunning. It works so well with the on-screen themes, perfectly raising tensions and building on the audience's anxieties. And it fits so well with the gritty, nightmarish quality of the picture. RottenPop gives Fire Walk With Me 4 stars. This isn't an easy film to get through. This is definitely a necessary piece of the Twin Peaks story as a whole. Just make sure that you prepare yourself for a ton of depressing scenes. If you're a fan of Twin Peaks, and I have no doubt you'll enjoy some elements from this picture. I admit there's a lot of disappointment, sure. There's a lot of plot holes and abandoned storylines and abandoned characters, but it feels like Lynch might have been going through something following the cancellation of the series. Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me is almost required viewing for fans of the show. However, casual viewers might be turned off by it, and should definitely watch the show first to get used to its narrative. Well, that's all the time we have for today. That is my review for Fire Walk With Me. Please do me a favor and watch it. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought of it. Hit that little bell icon so that you can get more of these reviews from me, and believe me, they will get better once I can not record on my phone. All right, well, you guys have a wonderful day. Keep watching film.
Let's all go to the lobby.